How's it, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you guys a pecker proof bait I use when I'm targeting inheads, especially gray sharks. So you're going to need a mackerel and some oki. So the hook I'm using is a Berkeley Fusion hook. It's a 8-0, but this trace is just for demonstration purposes. I'm going to need a dangle. So the first thing I do is measure where I need to cut the head off. So I need to cut it there. Then I'm going to shape the head up. So this just allows for aerodynamics and for your cotton to hold. You have that. You dangle. You're going to take a bait needle or a dangle needle. Just put it through. As you can see, my dangle's in, and when I'm putting the hook, I put it just at the lip of the bait, through the bottom lip, through the dangle, and through the top lip. There you go. Then I'm going to start making just a few cuts on the bait, just for your cotton to hold at the front. So, just something important when I'm cottoning up. I put a lot of cotton here and a lot of cotton here. So in the water, what happens is your cotton gets tighter and it starts to squeeze the head. So when it squeezes this section, this middle section here, it squashes the bait, and when you wind out, you're left with a shrunk bait. So by cottoning only here and just a little bit around the middle section, it actually leaves your bait to stay bulgy by the eyes. So I start off by putting the cotton around the hook. I put a lot of cotton by the mouth. And then I work my way up. See, I didn't put any cotton in this section here. Then I cotton around the dangle itself. Then back around the bait. Then I make my way back up. And then to finish up, cotton around the hook. And then I cotton about 2 or 3 times this way. And then I lock it out over the hook. So the reason for cottoning this way is when the fish pulls, there's a less chance of it coming off the dangle. Because remember, I have no foam or anything holding the head on the dangle. It's just on the hook. So that's your first step. Then I'm going to take my octopus leg and I'm going to measure the size of the head. I'm just going to cut this off. Clear. Just leave this one side. So I have the oki leg and I'm going to measure the size of the head where I need to cut it. So I am going to be beating up the oki. So I am going to cut the oki a little bit smaller, because if you'll notice when I smash the oki, it's going to get a little bit bigger than the size I cut it. So I'm going to cut a piece there. And I'm going to be, depending on the size of your oki, you're going to either use 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 pieces. So I'm cut 4 pieces of the same length. And I don't remove the skin. So then I'm going to take a scissors, and if you look at the oki in the center, it's hollow. So you're going to take your scissors and push it through there, and you're going to cut the oki open, just like that. And you can neaten it up a bit. And you can shape it up. You can use a knife or your scissors. So for each piece you're going to do that. So then I'm going to take my chocker mallet and just smash the oki up a little bit. As you can see, I don't smash it up until it's soft, just a little bit, just to get whatever juices or scent in the oki going. Okay, so I'm gonna take one piece of oki, I'm gonna put it through the hook, just at the tip, and put on the side. Gonna cotton it up. Another trick with oki, I start cottoning up from the center of the piece, so it doesn't slide left or right. As you can see, it slid a little bit up towards the hook. Then I just trim it off. So I'm going to put another piece on the other side. I'm going to put the third piece on the top. So the entire head is covered by oki. And then to finish off, I'm going to cotton around the bottom of the bait and around the hook. So you can throw this bait just like this, or you could just add maybe a few cutlets of mackerel on the side. So what happens in the water when this bait's there, the cotton starts to squeeze. And as it's squeezing, all the juice from the mackerel head will start oozing out. That's going to create a scent towards your bait. And when a bigger fish comes, you're still going to have the oki protecting the mackerel head, and then you're going to get that bite.